Okay. Let's move this down. Scream. Yeah, just like that. Hi, kitty. Hello. Come here. Come here. There you go. Oh. Well, don't scare yourself, silly. You're such a scaredy child. What's... Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good to just keep going. How many days do we have left?
What now?
We have 4 days. So if I get it all done today, that will leave me with 2 days. 2 days to just vibe. And do whatever the hell I feel like doing. Cut it a little close, but you know, I think we did good. Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Poor baby, the struggle. You're such a fatty. Look at you, fatty. Mlam. She mlam. You're such a cute. You're so cute. Why are you like this? Hmm? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think I know what I want to do. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good.
All right
All right. I guess it's time to just go. It's now or never. I'm ready, so let's save here, and then we're gonna save on a second slot in case going in right this second was a mistake.
All set?
We must go after Morris. I can't overlook such villainy any longer. I'll bring this case to a close and make him pay for the crimes. All we need to borrow your strength, Captain.
Stay present and
The underground channel is enemy territory. Keep your guard up.
Got it.
Let's search for Morris first. He's our only clue to solving this incident. There's supposed to be another person who's paying for Morris. If we catch them, then we can get to the bottom of this. Fantastic. Alright, well that means it's time for us to go. We cannot allow any more people to be sacrificed. This incident must be solved as soon as possible. Want to explore the castle? Let's go. Good, let's continue to chase after Morris.
okay.
The monster that Nura saw, I think it's somewhere here. Our goal is to exterminate it. And to find Morris. We need to catch him and make him tell us the truth of this whole thing. We can't let a man so money hungry that he'd kidnap children go unpunished. We must resolve this foul incident at all costs. Okie dokie. Oh. Oh. What? What was that? The lights went out all of a sudden and then there was a weird shadow. Seems to be quite large. Could that be the monster we're after? There's no doubt about it. It's the monster from the other night. Likely a man-eating one at that.
Don't tell me.
That thing's been roaming loose under town. It looked like it had like a pacifier. It sounded like a baby too. Is that the snake? Question mark? Is that the snake? We have to find some way forward.
I see.
Lowering the floodgate allows us through. It is an old mechanism, but it appears to have no problems working. Our path ahead is clear.
Yeah?
Oh.
Push through. Alright. How's that?
If it reeks down here.
Push through.
That would be the stench of decaying corpses. Great. Okay, well, I am over-leveled, which is to be expected, all things considered.
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
You're still at work? It's like 7. Well, I guess it's maybe 5 or 6 for you.
Push through.
You're gonna be getting so much money. The money grind, it's real.
Hey, good one.
We're in the same time zone? Oh. Never mind then. Okay, yeah, this just takes us back. So let's not worry about that. We're gonna go forward.
Look at that.
Hey, did you see that?
Look.
The grate's been twisted open. You think the hole in the back leads to town? Is that the path the monster used? What strength? It hid here to avoid being noticed by the guards and then went into the town at night. Wonder what it looks like. I kind of want to see it, but not that badly. I'm hoping they're obfuscating it because it's the snake. I missed a thing. Hold on. Yeah.
Oh, that's not
Gritty
hard.
long arm. My cat's like, what the fuck? Moxie has the zoomies. And so my cat also is zoom in. It's kind of cute.
Hey, good one.
Impressive. Your
Push
training has
through.
paid off.
Ow.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
I'm so strong, chat. Even this thing. Oof. Okay, I will kill that.
Count on you.
How do I get up there? You're trying to make the last 40 minutes pass by? Well, I appreciate that you have come here to try and make those minutes pass. I am doing the story dungeon, so there is that. Ow, fucking...
I knew I could count on you.
I knew I could count on you, he says as I got my booty beat.
Let's take it with us.
Alright, come up here, grab this thing. This is where we need to go. We're not gonna go this way. There's even a Mogla Hollow. Let's explore down here, grab all of the treasure. Because we like treasure in this house. Okay, it's coming back this way. I actually can't tell if it's coming back this way or if it's just vibing. It might just be vibing, chat.
Right there. Forward.
Right. Let's settle this quick.
To battle.
Get ready.
Come forth, royal soul. Freeze.
Come forth, royal soul.
You hit their weakness.
I go. I need.
I don't know why I like hopped back. I didn't need to. Defeat 10 elements.
I don't think there's any more backup coming.
I got an achievement.
A halfway decent result.
Very nice.
Look alive. We are not done yet.
Look alive, chat.
Skill.
Ow.
Blades at the ready.
Blades at the ready.
Safe for now.
Okay, let's grab whatever this is.
I love it.
Replenishes magic power by injection. Very nice. Very nice. I scream every day. Alright. That looks like... Oh, I missed a thing. As I do. Let's grab whatever this is. Hold on.
Good thing if there's treasure nearby.
I don't know why, but like...
I bet there's treasure around here.
I remembered the mimic thing, and oh...
Looks like it could be useful.
There's more freaking mimic. There's just mimics now? Okay.
We charge in at once.
It didn't pull a fast one on us.
Be neither timid nor arrogant. To the rear guard! I'll use what I must. Nothing personal. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there.
I can't have withdrawing. I shall vanquish evil. The power of wind. I didn't hit.
You gotta aim better than that.
Fuck. Do not put Hulky to sleep. Uh-oh.
Captain's asleep? Hey, Captain! Rise and shine!
I need to at least bring back what's his face. I need to at least bring back Bunnicus.
Guys, maybe
stay
they
calm.
put you to sleep. This is no place for a nap.
Merchant!
Now, what's the play? You first.
Is ever charging in? Magic Knight! I'll destroy you! What?
They won't hold back.
You think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility? Magic! Maelstrom! Apologies.
I
Would
can't.
you
I
finish
call
it?
upon royal power within. I'll blow you away. Tougher than I thought.
I stand ready. Magic Knight! This won't do. Right there!
I would laugh if that didn't kill it. I would be like, oh no.
That settles that.
We love blessed water in this house.
Nice.
We're so lucky.
Prowler's Pipe, a smoking pipe used by the greatest thief in the world. Increases the success of stealing skills. Very nice.
What now?
I mean, have I even given him any equipment? An assassin's coat. Here we go. Charm said to promote familial happiness and safety. I feel bad taking that off of him. But here, have a smoking pipe. Prowler's pipe.
Everything's pretty standard.
Okay, it looks like we got everything, so let's head to the Mogla Hollow. Kitty, what are you stop? Why are you like this? She's sitting with her eyes half lidded, she looks drunk, and she like presses the side of her cheek to the elastic, and then she like very slowly opens her mouth to put the stupid elastic in her mouth.
Check this out.
That sounded like Moxie. Moxie, I think Moxie is about to pook. This looks like the Mogla Hollow. We shouldn't come across any enemies here. Seems like we can take a short break then. Okay, let's save, because that went pretty smoothly. Let's talk to allies. I haven't a clue as to what that monster looks like. 'Tis impossible to make it out in the darkness. We might not know what it looks like, but we do know that it's covered with a very dense Mogla, so much so it gives me the willies.
So,
Whatever it appears, the lights go out. Is that also an effect of the dense Mogla? I think Masa found the baby's Horf. I heard her zooming. She might have made herself sicky. I believe so. Mogla can cause a variety of things, so the lights going out seems plausible as anything. So there'd be no way of discerning what is underground. That's rather troublesome. We can't travel elsewhere. There's nowhere to travel.
Let's go.
Alright, it looks like we are done with this area. So let's go ahead and let us continue. So you've come. Irritating lot you are. Surrender, Morris. What you've done is a grave crime. And don't you dare think about running away. Barden's already secured the exit into town. And what of it? You think those useless guards can do anything about us? And really, do you think that it's time to be running your mouths? He's hungry, you know. And what luck, the food's come to us. I'll toast to your health this night.
Not good.
Everyone run. Morris, that bastard. The monster's at his beck and call. The monsters roaming the waterways will not be able to pursue him like this. Then should we fight it? We do need a head for the tournament. Suppose now is as good a time as any. That would be a convenient solution. If you're confident in your skills, you could consider taking it on. And yet we needn't rush into anything we aren't prepared for. We should get the truth from Morris first. The hunting of heads can come after justice is served. I think Morris ran further in. Let's chase after him, but we'll need to avoid getting seen by that monster. You hear her? Don't let the monster see you. We have to pass by undetected.
Onward. I imagine that would be of use.
Okay, but what if I don't want to pass by undetected? What if I want to kick its ass?
What now?
No good. I can barely make it out even at this distance.
However,
Everyone all right?
I'm gonna wait for it to go back and then I'll grab that and go forward.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
There we go.
All right.
I think we've lost it. Well, that was chilling. I feel like that took a year or two off my lifespan. What even is that monster? Does Morris have control of it? I cannot fathom how such a man could. I assume he uses its hunger to its advantage. Aye, and if it's not eaten, then it's still out there seeking prey. It would be wise to proceed before it returns. True enough. Talking does us little good now. Let's move.
Pushing forward.
Ugh. Little tooth dude.
I see the enemy.
on your guard.
They saw us. Control them. Nice. You're gaining strength.
That was the last.
I'm gonna change to mage for whatever's up here and pray that it's, what's it called? They're easily killable.
Feel the power coursing through me.
I guess it doesn't matter which one I use. I'm trying to get my MP back. Since I, got nothing but... I was gonna say since I got nothing but Gil the first time around.
Charging in.
There we go.
Give it my all. Try some of this.
I won't hold back. Nice.
You hit their weakness.
To the rear! I'll use what I must. Gale! Apologies. Would you
Stepping
finish
back
it?
to the fore.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
Unscathed triumph. Unscathed triumph.
We are safe.
Okay, hang on. If that's the way we need to go, then I want to go this way. Hold on.
Would sure be a pleasure.
Alright, so we need to swap to merchant for these things because merchant hard counters mimics makes them dealable.
I fight for my own justice.
Isn't that the demon?
Let's go.
Be neither timid nor arrogant. Magic Seeker! I'll take this. What a blunder.
I can't afford to hold back. You first.
Is everyone all right? Let justice prevail. Shatter!
I probably should have gone. I don't think I went to the front.
Light!
You hit their weakness.
Let us clean up the
That's your opening,
power
Captain.
of kings. Sorry.
There we go. I got it.
Hello there, treasure.
Da, 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 da. Da, da,
I
da, da.
call upon royal power within. No, not this. Stepping back, all yours.
I step into the fray for all that we strive for.
I won't hold back. Ah!
Nice hit.
You
That
think
was
yourself
perfect.
equal to a Ujief's agility? Falling back! Maelstrom! Good. Clean victory. Even I had more to learn.
How is he at level 27? Hold on. Wait a minute.
Let's take it and move on.
How did he get a, like, does he have a multiplier? Oh no, I'm level 28. I was gonna say, I thought that we were level 26 and he was level 27. I was about to be like, how?
What now?
How does that work?
Meet!
We've been spotted.
Nice.
Let's take it and move on.
Matter break hammer. Alright, so let's go this way. Come here, little tooth dude.
All right. How's that?
Amazing. Great moves back there.
Let's push through. You found something.
Let's take it with us. My thoughts exactly. Alright, let's go this way.
It's all clear.
Yeah, alright, we've been... So let's keep going. Oh, it's still alive, are you? Well, aren't you terribly lucky?
You cur.
Don't be complacent for long, Morris. You'll be at the edge of a blade soon enough.
Silence.
Oh, shut up. You are nothing but bait, and yet you continue to run your mouths. I welcome you to come after me. It's feeding time. I'm so curious what'll happen if I try to kill this thing.
Why are you still here and not in someone's belly?
But I don't think your dumb luck will last. Hide yourselves, hurry!
Damn it.
Whenever we have him cornered, he calls that thing. Do not fret. It is not any different from before. We only have to avoid being seen by the monster and pass through undetected. Okay.
What now?
Just in case we end up.
Merchant!
It's okay.
All right.
No, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna be patient. There is no reason for me not to be patient with this thing. I'm stuck. It's just shameful that all we can do is run. I probably could have grabbed that. No, I couldn't.
That solves that.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Shit. Woo! Hi, my Princess Loaf. Hello.
All right.
Good, we made it. We lost sight of Morris, though, slippery fellow. The castle could only have so many hiding places. Let us proceed as we are. Come as you are, as you were, as I want you to be. Da 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 da. It's time to give up on the sad little quest. I've had it with you. I believe that's our line. You sent people to their deaths for a coin purse, and now you owe recompense. Did you ever leave the roost to sermonize on me, little bat bastard? It wouldn't have come to this if you just give it up your head. Only a matter of time anyway. It's hungry, so it'll be on your heels. Go away.
Like I'd let you.
So you think we'll let you get away? After him. Stroll, wait. Take a look around. We have to use that ladder there to give chase, but it's blocked with sewage. The drain pump seems to be in working order. If we lower the floodgate, it should stop the water from flowing and lower the water level, no? Okie dokie.
All good.
Let's do that. From what I can see, there are 6 floodgates in total. Lowering all the gates to drain the water.
What now?
Alright, so let's change to mage. And let's see if we can't get our MP back.
I get the feeling we could move something if we tried.
All right. How's that?
I think we could do it.
Hey,
Push through.
Watch out. We've been spotted.
What spot us? Oh. What spotted me? Okay, so let's go this way. Almost missed that. Up we go. Oh, this is a...
Stay focused.
Vitus power. Freeze.
You hit their weakness.
To the rear
That's
guard,
your opening,
magic
Captain.
seeker.
Can I steal?
Nothing personal. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there.
I got a Peridot.
call upon royal power within. I'll blow you away.
I stand ready. I defer to you.
Come forth, royal soul.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
A halfway decent design. My edge.
Wind dodge.
There is still danger here. Stay vigilant.
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Now get ready.
We'll do this together.
Fall!
Fire!
Captain's down.
Oop.
Someone, help him back up.
Oh yeah, they're little molten teeth. All right, let's try that again.
Vitus power. Nice.
You think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility?
I meant to use Gubbliz.
I'm all prepared.
Please allow me.
Nice.
Last one. Just took out
Be neither timid nor arrogant. I'll use what I must. I'll take this. What a blunder.
I can't afford to hold back. Are you prepared? Not now.
brace yourselves.
Okay, magic is not.
Looks like slash attacks won't do much against them.
With blade in hand. I crush you.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
Okay,
spot.
so punchy boys, got it.
Come forth, royal soul. Freeze.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
Yeah.
Looks like we're safe for now. Hey, you found something.
Let's push through. Very impressive. What now?
I'm gonna change to merchant because like what I can do is next time we get to a Mogla Hollow, I can get my MP back, and that'll be how I do it. Just so that way I can continue to get money.
What now?
Looks like the water level's dropping. Let's keep at it. That means there's 4 gates remaining. Let's get rid of the rest and go after Morris.
All right.
I am going.
I bet there's treasure around here.
Okay, so it's a normal treasure chest.
All right, that's lovely.
Divine speed clothes. Agility +5. Oh. Can't go that way, so maybe we have to go this way? No, this just takes me back. I guess we need to go back around. Back around this way? Yeah, and then we need to do the other side. Got it. What's up, little lump?
Got it.
At least those are the 2 gates. Gallica, what's wrong? Something. The monster might be coming our way. Not good. Let's hurry.
Somehow.
Come on. We strike first. We have the edge. Light.
Let us clean up this mess. Oh, power of kings!
Steal.
I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there.
I can't afford to hold back. All yours.
For all that we strive for.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Vitus power. Ice.
I said weak, but I didn't see anything it was weak to, so.
I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving. Whew. That should do it.
Not bad.
Da-da-da.
I'll find a use for it.
Push through. Come on.
You can always compensate later.
Hold on. What's down here? Yeah, there's a floodgate this way. Hold on. Da-da-dun, dun, dun. Pretty sure this just takes me here.
I don't think we can avoid a fight here.
Come on! I can feel my power.
Lol. He die.
Great find. Keep
Everything die.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
Okay. Oh, that's annoying. Can I pull the lever again? Thank you.
I get the feeling we could move something if we tried. That worked like a charm. Keep the pressure on.
Alright, and then we want to go over here.
I get the feeling.
Why do I get the feeling that the second I grab this, I'm going to have to hide from Bebe? I'm stuck. It is a baby, I guess. Oh, hold on.
What now?
MP!
They saw us. On your toes, everyone.
Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time being.
You die because I need MP.
That was well done.
What now?
Mage and Merchant. The actual play.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Now we can descend this. There's sewage in the cistern. Looks like I can't use this ladder as it is now. Oh. Wait. Then... Did I miss a ladder? Oh, maybe because I moved that gate back. It's all fucking... It's probably all messed up because I didn't lower the other gate. Actually, wait, there's like a whole area over here I haven't explored. What?
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Oh, there's an exclamation point here. Let's touch it. What is that sound? Ugh. Oh, I think, yeah, I think I need to put this down. Hold on. Yeah, I need to put that down. And then once I put it down, we'll be good, right?
Weak against this. Do it again.
Then I'll be done, right?
Well done.
The water's been drained completely. We should be able to descend now.
You shouldn't.
That terrible cry, none too far at that. Let's not linger long enough to let it see us then. I don't want to deal with it again.
I'm heading out.
I didn't check to see if this was a mimic. Yep.
You face the knight errant outlander.
I mean, it did, actually.
Let us clear. I need forward. Oh, power of kings. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there.
I call upon royal power within. Swordmaster, I'll blow you away.
Moving to the front with blade in hand.
Oh, right. Smite 'em,
I will fight
Hulkenberg.
by this power. Light!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. Nice done, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion.
To the rear guard. I'll use what I must. Maelstrom. Mandible bearing.
I can't go for it.
To the rear guard. Magic knight. Healing arts.
Helpful as ever.
My thanks.
I knew you'd help. Let's stay calm. Merchant! Flare!
There we go.
All clear. We press on.
We found something.
A great sword designed for hunting large beasts. Nice, nice, very nice. Fish.
Alright, how's that?
I kill fish.
Great find.
That was brilliant.
Just take it. You can always toss it later.
Let's push
That's not
through!
half bad.
Yeah, nice work.
Alright, how's that?
What's over here? Oh, I missed one of you.
Nice. I don't mind it for that.
I probably should have checked my map, but it's okay. Oh. And a Magla Hollow? Well, I guess it's time for us to get our MP back, chat. They must have known people were going to use these strategically, right? There's no way they didn't think that we were going to use these strategically. I was going to say, because, like, it's right by a Magla Hollow.
What now? Mate! Oh no.
This is a dead end? That's impossible. Morris had to have escaped through here. Let's search the area. Oh my god, no, like, actually.
They're onto us.
I'm gonna fucking scream.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
He's stuck. Ow.
Take it slow if you need to.
I'm about to die. Holy shit.
Cat?
You'll be okay without healing. Oh, I think they see us. I need you to do it.
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
Hey, great job.
Skill.
Such skill, she says, as I'm getting my ass beat.
Yeah, nice work.
Ah, the fucking gate is like a really awful place to do this, though. Holy.
I knew you could do it.
The jumpies!
That's not half bad.
The doggo jumpies. I'm gonna end up using more MP to heal. Why the fuck?
There they are.
I'm stuck. There's a thing. Ah, said help.
Are you okay?
No. Holy shit, I'm getting my ass beat!
Great find.
Holy.
That was well done.
Okay, I'm getting the hang of it. You know.
I can feel greater power within.
I can feel greater power within, chat. I say through my fucking tears.
Very impressive.
Hey, great job. All right, we did it.
Okay, it took me a minute, but I think I've gotten better at dodging. It took me a hot second, but I think I did the thing. Ow!
Hey, great job.
I knew I could count on you.
Oh.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
That was well done.
I knew you could do it.
I knew
Ah, fuck!
I
I was trying to dodge. I was trying to dodge, game.
Charging in. Come on.
Okay, we should leave.
Right there.
Come on. Come on, doggos.
Forward. Time for some close call.
are you?
Oh. Well, you know. Jesus. Nobody saw that. Me about to use the MP items on I've been getting from merchant to do my own MP. Jesus. Let's resume exploring. Jesus Christ. Hi there, Henry. Welcome in.
This is bad. They're on to us. Time for some close call.
Don't mind me just fucking dying.
Charging in.
It's useful, I say grab it.
we're spotted.
Okay, I'm gonna just go forward. I fucking hate my life.
I'm right here. Come and get it.
Whew.
I knew I could count on you.
Okay, but like, where do I go?
Oh, I think they see us.
Hold on. Yeah, there's a way through this way. Holy. It would be so funny if I could do that.
Well,
It seems like that bad feelings of yours was spot on. Wait, what? Eh.
Don't tell me.
We are easy prey here. Run before we are eaten. What? Baby, why are there explosions? Why is there Michael Bay? The dragon, I understood, right? But like,
Look,
we could use it to escape. Did we get away? Thought we were goners, heading up is the way to safety, right? A hairline escape indeed. We were fortunate there was a lift. We should be making our way to the east, to the castle proper now. Morris had to be somewhere ahead. He's gonna pay for making us go through that. Like, actually, just boom. Oh, and then there's a Magla Hollow. Feels different than the part of the castle Barden took us to. More like a secret underground passage. Likely is. It makes sense that Morris would run this way.
Do it.
Morris can't have gotten far. Let's look for him. My MP. You know what? It's fine if it's just my MP.
What now?
We got everybody else to max. I say through my tears. It's fine.
All right.
Another Magla Hollow. I say we need a break. Because I have an MP restoration item on me, I think. If I'm remembering correctly.
Let's go.
What now?
Oh no, I have the Shine Igniter. I wonder why I've been getting MP back then. Da 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 da. All stats +2. Hello. All right, let's save actually. Now that we've done that. Let us save. Now that I've changed up my thing, I might as well use the thingy. So let's make a record, save here, and then we will continue. I want a sandwich. I'm so hungry. I should have gotten a sandwich before I started the stream. Hi, stupid. I'm very hungry. I ate like a couple of candies when I woke up and that was it. Once the food starts to like smell really good, I might have to take a break to go get something to eat.
Next time for sure.
Give it up, Morris. There's nowhere left to
Wait.
halt. So you were with her all along, were you? Planning to take her hostage, you cur. You would dare threaten your liege lady? We really... Who has the brain cell right now? Because it's none of you. Gallico dropped it along the way down here.
Wow.
For people who have made it this far, you're really rather dull, hopeless.
Enough.
What are you scheming, you knave?
Don't tell me.
Hey, was that the monster? You're long past due for being eaten. I had to lure you here to see it done. And on that note, dinner is nearly served. What? Ah! What the? Why am I falling too? Oh, come on. Gallica, what?
Hey.
Hey. I said wake up.
Think we'll make it?
Finally, are you okay? We got thrown into cells while we were out. I managed to stay hidden inside your bag.
You bastard!
Oh my gosh, it's Captain Klinger. Do you know who I am? I'm the bloody captain of the state of Grand Trad's bloody army. I was wondering when they were gonna do something with this dude. And this tawdry guard corps locks me up in some criminal. I've never been so mistreated.
Was that?
Isn't that Captain Klinger, the one that fled from the mines? Why would he be here? If you're so important to the royal army, would you really be here alone? Not that it matters. It's nearly supper time. No, please. I wouldn't even taste good. Ah! I don't want to believe it. That had to have been Captain Klinger's voice. They used him to feed the monster. I thought he was going to come back as like a nuisance, but they literally brought him back just to kill him. So instead of returning to Grand Trad, he came to Martira only to get caught by Morris. How terrible.
Oh.
Finally awake, huh? Got your friends in cages as well. Almost feeding time for the beasts. And you, my friends, are the next course. That's what happens when you stick your noses where they don't belong. But unfortunately, the time has come. There's a limit to how much bait we can procure. But by the time the guard corps comes around, it'll all be long gone from this backwater hovel. You lot stay healthy now, you hear?
Don't let them get away.
Yeah, so after getting a good look at the shadow of the monster, I don't think it's the snake. It looks like a baby. Morris must think he can get out of the city. We've got to find him before he does. But why a baby? We don't have time to be stuck in a cell, that's for sure. Look, there's a contraption here that probably opens the cell. Sit tight. Gallica to the rescue.
Really?
Oh.
Watch out.
What now?
Mage!
We stop. Nice work.
Okay. I think we managed to fend them off for the time being. What's everyone else doing?
Perhaps
That voice, is that you, Gallica? Are you nearby?
Was that?
Heisme, this voice is coming from past the gate. Hold on a second.
oh,
Oh, you two are all right.
well,
A successful jailbreak, I see. Would avoid being eaten yet again. It looks like everyone was locked in different cells. We've got to get them out quick. Hold on a moment. That contraption, it seems to open the cell next to it as well. Right, but there's no other way around it. Seems each cell contains a different variety of monster. You should consider the order you open the cells in. Best to check with the others as well. We leave our escape in your capable hands.
So?
Blue.
There's probably something movable.
Okay, so we're actually gonna have to fight that.
Wait. I think maybe we should try moving things.
So we should probably save Stroll last. I think that was Stroll next to
I
this.
say grab it.
Alright, I'm sorry, Stroll. You're gonna be last, buddy. Yeah, it looks like we want to grab Heisme, then Hulkina. Heisme, then Hulkina, and then Stroll.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Baby. What if it's her baby? What if it's the lady's baby? The Saint Taurus. The Saint Taurus's baby. I forgot her name. Joanna? What if it's her baby? She's feeding it because it's her baby. Alright, let's grab Heisme.
Got it.
She must feed the baby.
Get ready.
fear not.
My blade is yours. And then he freaking...
Nice work.
I knew I could count on you.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's over. Thank you for getting me out of there. I owe you. What are you talking about? We're allies. Of course we'd help you.
hey, thanks.
I see. You have my thanks.
Yeah.
Let's keep it up and save everyone.
What do you think?
Should we open Hulkenberg cell? E.
Okay.
Watch out. It's over if you give them an opening. Not on my watch. Let's make quick work of this.
If it's
Lol.
useful, I say grab it.
I'm in your debt again. Apologize for putting you through the trouble.
No problem.
Right back at you. The most important thing is that you're okay. You are ever reliable.
Yeah.
Let's keep it up and save everyone.
What now?
Merchant!
One second.
Wait.
Okay. There we go. Just making sure.
Your risk pays off.
Prevents burn. Okay. Yeah, there's more. Hold on. Sorry, Stroll. Stroll's probably watching me grab everything like...
Sure be a
What are you doing? I'm in here. Mage Darkness. Nice. I don't know. Screw the herbs.
I bet we could move something near here.
Oh. Okay, so the last treasure chest in there, so we need to get Stroll out.
What do you think?
We're opening it. Sorry to keep you waiting, Stroll. You better not be. We don't condone that in here, Fox.
Watch out!
This enemy's gonna pack a punch, so be careful. I'm with you. Let's get it done.
Quick, let's.
We have the edge.
We must strike.
Let's go.
Be neither timid. Falling back. Forward. Face me. I'll take this. What a blunder.
So much for that.
Stepping back. Are you prepared? The power of wind.
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Is everyone all right? Charging in.
Wind should solve this. Let's blow them away.
Let justice prevail. I'll destroy you. Still standing, I see. Lurch it. Through here. Too slow.
LOL.
Now accept your fate. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there.
Beast Fang Katana.
Royal power within.
Very nice. You're in and out because of work. Why are we in jail? You know. We got caught while we were sneaking around. I have a new theory. Since it's not the Snick, I think that the thing that's following us is a human that is pretending to be Joanna's baby. Or maybe it is her baby. Maybe she birthed a human. Maybe she had a human and it is her baby. And so she is feeding the baby. And she is paying Morris to get her food for her baby. We made it. Sorry about all that. Thanks for the help.
Okay?
You're welcome. I'm just glad you're safe. Being eaten alive is not high on the list of ways to go, so I do appreciate it.
Got it.
All present and accounted for? Looks like it. Let's hurry after Morris then. He's probably trying to skip town as we speak. Impudent bastard. He has another thing coming. Let's find a way back up. Morris will not wait long. It's time we made Morris confess, and Joanna, however she's involved in this.
This is amazing. A magnificent find.
So far, I'm thinking humans are abstract fears made manifest because of Magla. That's what I was thinking. And if I'm correct about that, that would explain why there was a human. There were humans where Heisme was. Because he went back to that, like, monster-infested place so he could die. Like, he could die maybe a warrior's death. Like, he didn't want to, like, just... He didn't want to just die. He wanted to, like, die in combat. And so that, maybe that's why there were so many, like, worms. Because you notice there was more than one human worm. I think that the human, like, worm just kept coming back because he was still, like, waiting for something to be strong enough to kill him. Like, if it is Joanna's baby, or if she wants a baby, or, I don't know, maybe she miscarried, and the sorrow of miscarriage caused the human to become a baby, like, that would line up. Because I think that that's the theory that I have, is that archetypes are born from people who take their anxieties, their emotions, and they try to turn that into strength. I think humans might be the opposite, is that, like, whenever you give in to despair, a human shows up in order to, like, answer the call of what you want. But, like, because they're, like, horrible, like, amalgamation monsters, it's kind of like a monkey's paw type of wish fulfillment. You know what I mean? Because, like, if it's because she wanted a baby, or because, like, her baby died, like, this thing is still a monster. It needs people. It consumes humans. So it's like, I think that it's supposed to be like a monkey's paw thing. Where it's like super, it's not really, it doesn't help. But yeah, so that's my theory. If I'm correct that her baby died or she wants a baby because she can't have baby and that's why the baby is here. I think that that would explain why there were humans where Heisme was. Because Heisme said he went into this like sandworm infested pit probably to die a warrior's death. Like he wanted to die in combat. And maybe that's why there were human sandworms there, because they're like a strong threat. Very, if that's the case, very monkey's paw wish fulfillment. It would also be funny to use the metaphor to air is human. Oh, bloody iron chair. Oh, that's a torture device.
Doing all right?
This trail of blood is still fresh. This is the cell that Klinger was locked up in. Klinger. I didn't think that was possible, but I guess he really was. This voice I heard. Morris ended up using him as bait. That means that the monster was here, and I'd never excuse someone like him, but for it to end like this. That is a spiky chair. That's awful. That's an awful way to die, though. Not saying that he like that wasn't karma, but you know. Oof. Ah, and the blood trail, it dragged him up this way. Wild.
Let's hurry.
Let's press on. We'll capture Morris, whatever it takes. Yeah, no, that's what I said.
If it's useful, I say grab.
That, like, if I'm correct, then that would fully explain why there were human worms in the cave that Heisman was in.
Nice.
We're so lucky.
It would also explain why, like, in small towns, like Comera, I think is the name of it, like, humans don't exist because they live very simple but fulfilling lives. Like, in areas that don't have a lot of strife. Would explain a lot of things. Where does this go? Hello? Oh, this just leads me back. I'm smart. I just went backwards. I was deep in thought. Alright, let's go back to the Magla Hollow. I think we have enough MP that we don't need to go grind MP again. That being said, I do want to get rid of those thingies because they give items. So let's go to the Magla Hollow, let's save, and let's go and get rid of the flower thingies. We should be able to take a break here. So let's make a record, and then let's travel back down to the other hollow and destroy those thingies. Travel elsewhere. Yeah, I think it's the... Yeah, it's the old reservoir. That's where we want to go. And then let's get rid of these flower things.
What now?
Meat!
Forward.
We destroyed the crystal. Thank goodness.
I missed a thingy.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
Come right here.
How's that? Let's push through. How's that?
Okay.
That's the end of that.
Yeah, now everybody's nice and fully done. I'm gonna just use items to get me back to top. There we go. Alright, so let's go back, and then we'll save at the Magla Hollow, and then we'll keep going. I get the feeling that since we're out of the dungeon and we're going to be going into her house, that we're not going to have to worry about thingy. Yeah, we need to go to the underground passage. The rural areas don't have visible Mogla either, so if there was negativity or anxiety, there's not enough Mogla to manifest a human. Yeah. I think, here's the thing, is like, they say Mogla is born from negative emotions, right? But I don't think that that's necessarily true, because we get Mogla when we make our party members feel strong emotions. Like, and most of the time, we make them feel that way whenever they're favorable emotions. Like, whenever we make them happy, or, like, we make them feel understood. So I think that it's just strong positive or negative emotion. That's the reason why I think whenever it's strong positive emotion, that's where the archetypes come in. Yeah, I think that, like, Mogla can literally act like Dynamis, or it can act like, well, the way people say it acts. I think that the reason why humans have become a thing is because I think that the church has made it to where people don't realize that they have the innate ability to create magic without igniters. And because they have no power, Mogla, like, the Mogla has become, like, negative. I think that that's more or less what's happening here.
What now?
I can be mage, I think. My magic is 32 here. My magic is 22 here. Yeah, I'll stay mage. I think we're about to fight a boss, y'all. The Leaf of Light. That being said, let's see if we can't get healer to max. Oops, that's not what I wanted.
I found new power.
We did it! Recovers medium HP every turn, heals more if archetype of the same lineage is present. Yeah, that's what I want, and then what we want to do is we want to go to the archetype tree and we want to study cleric.
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
By the shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as an adept healer. I heard the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength greater still. Thou art prepared to reach out a hand to any in need, even amidst the chaos of battle. I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the healer. This is the power of the cleric soul. The power of healing and light will save my friends. I will save others. For anyone in need, I will do all in my power. The cleric archetype has awakened. We are not going to change to cleric, but I am going to level cleric up with the hero's leaf of lights that I have.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
So that way we can get Medica.
New skills, new possibilities.
And recarb. We need recarb. We need recarb so bad. Okay, so let's go to the archetype tree. Skill inheritance. I think we can still do Medi. I need... When the fuck... When the... Am I allowed to have 2 skills on mage? Please. I have feelings. This is fine. Alright, let's keep going.
This place.
Haven't been here, have we? I wonder what's inside. Tears. Oh. Oh, yep. She was pregante. I think we were on the, I think I was on the money chat.
I thought Joanna was childless. At least right now. Didn't Burden say something about that?
This could be that the church knows how Magla is formed. I think they know how Magla is formed. But I don't think that the whole negative Magla is easier than positive. I don't think that that's the case. Because here's the thing. The negative monster propaganda isn't from the church. It's from Luis. Luis has been fighting off monsters, and everybody knows that the monster threat is getting bad. But all the church is saying is that they just need to believe in the church and it's fine. I think they know how Magla is formed, and they're keeping that from the populace. So that way they can control the populace. I think that that's what's happening. More or less. I think that this is a byproduct of people not really being able to have faith in themselves and not having any power themselves. And the anxiety that that brings, that they have to blindly trust someone. Church bad in a JRPG? Who would have thought?
A strange thing to find locked away, isn't it?
This portrait, 'tis most odd as well. 'Tis common for the noblesse to have a portrait painted in celebration of their child's birth. But this one depicts neither her husband nor child.
Hulkenberg, use her brain. She's pregnant.
You know, you're right. Haven't really seen many portraits of a pregnant wife alone.
Hey, look.
A diary. Looks like it belonged to the nurse who raised Joanna's son. I see. Apparently, Joanna was unmarried, never formally bound in marriage to the father of her child.
So 'twas a love child? An illicit affair?
Apparently so. At least here in Martira. The father was a foreigner of another tribe. Their marriage would never have been accepted. The traditionalists always say mixed blood children are abominations, terrible omens. And superstitions like that tend to carry a lot more weight in the countryside. Joanna brushed it off. Said it was ridiculous and irrational. She was about to announce the child's birth. And then tragedy struck. The old woman. The nanny they'd hired. She killed the boy in his crib.
What?
Seems like this was around the time the human sightings were becoming more widespread.
It would be easy to ascribe the birth as the ill-fated omen. But to justify murdering a child?
Joanna's family was overjoyed. The deed kept the abomination out of the public eye. They never even investigated her crime. And Joanna's love, the father, was banished from the city. The nurse's diary concludes, "O God, please forgive me for my sin most wicked."
Well.
Let's move on. This is looking worse by the minute.
Yeah, so, like, if monsters are a more recent thing, it must be because of the church and their hold over, like, the populace. Because they're, like, I think that everybody has the capacity to use magic without an igniter. But that's not what people know. Like, in order to use magic, you have to use an igniter. And who provides igniters? The church. Broken cradle. It's a broken cradle. Was something heavy placed inside? This break looks a bit unnatural, don't you think? Like something other than a baby was put here. Who could have done this? Maybe it's best not to think about it. Oh no. Yeah, I think that's how humans... And then she raised this thing. Oh no. Looks like a portrait of Joanna when she was pregnant. It's been torn to shreds. This portrait is in sorry condition. An expectant mother should be heartwarming sight, and yet...
Can't be.
The tearing looks unnatural. Did she do this to herself, or perhaps... Hang on, I want this. That's Joanna's diary. We'll read that last.
That's not half bad.
I feel you, Joanna. I feel you. Unfinished letter. There's an unfinished letter here. It looks like it was addressed to someone. My child has returned. God has answered my prayers. It says the child surely must be a gift from God himself. I will no longer be alone. Gift from God. What in blazes does that mean?
Let's see.
Day 53. The child is growing up healthy. He's eaten a lot of food today, too. What a big eater. Finishing his food in one bite. Oh, my darling's the most precious baby in the world, or so it says. Could this mean... Oh, dear. I think I'm starting to understand why the human threat is as bad as it has been. Alright, well, I did all of this. Let's save, because I see that there's a boss up ahead.
Hey,
I love taking a breather.
let's go.
Let's go. And we go here. And then we go here.
I don't like this.
I can sense that monster up ahead. Are you ready? Let's go. Let us end this here. Time for a close to this case. What's up, EBBP?
What? Here already?
I hate it here.
Is that a baby? Nope, not a baby.
Are you hungry? Oh, so fussy today.
Oh,
This monster. Is it a human?
I kind of hate it here.
This is the child you hold so dear? So, all the victims you kidnapped?
Oh, my darling has a hearty appetite. I had Morris deliver us food. Were you able to secure a meal?
Well,
Oh, useless! You have failed to eliminate the bounty hunters, and now you've let Heisme himself here. But no matter. You look tender enough for my darling's liking.
what?
Oh. Oh dear. I hate that. I hate all of that. Oh.
This is your child. It just devoured a man. All I see is a mindless monster.
And a monster is what I see when I look upon the world. People are beasts of fear and superstition, murderers without remorse. I have done nothing they've not done to me. Abominations. They are the unnatural. They deserve to die. They should all be so glad to nourish my child. My dear, sweet child.
A mother's love should nurture, but this is beyond the pale.
And you? Do you not condemn her? She kidnapped children, murdered them in cold blood, and would see you blamed for it.
In truth, I know this woman's pain all too well.
Huh?
In the name of her child, she was willing to turn against the entire world. Behind her atrocities, I see the devotion of a bereaved parent. You found yourself unjustly in a terrible darkness, and I struggle to blame you. Burying your own child is unbearable. Grief and madness fill the gaps where love had been. But my eyes were opened. These people helped me see. The only way to beat the darkness is to confront it. Step by meager step. You must walk back to our reality. Look upon that and see true that it is not the child you once loved.
Be silent! You know nothing of it. Your sermons better suit a preacher, but that is not your place here. You are here to be eaten!
Good. Show me your hate. Pour out your darkness. We'll fight, but not in justice's name. Grief is its own death, so we will show you life.
Darling, are you still hungry? Mother wants you to play with your food!
I hate it here.
Come, my darling. It's time for supper. Eat up.
All the people who disappeared. This must have been the last thing they ever saw.
That's awful.
We break this tragic curse here and now. It's the only way we might mourn them. Let us finish this, Captain. We'll put an end to this horror, whatever the cost.
If we can figure out what it really is, we can win. Let's get after it.
Me! Fire!
Magic Seeker! Nothing personal. Not going to your name, eh?
Alright, so no stealing from the boss. Got it.
Withdrawing! No holding back!
Hi, kitty.
Into the fray! Magic Knight! I'll destroy you! Is that all?
Please!
Ow.
Stroll! They've
Come
sacked your
for it,
defenses!
Royal Soul!
Ice!
To the rear guard! I'll use what I must.
Down!
Then again, hidden arm!
For one enemy, though.
I must be sure. Oh, power of kings! Gale!
I can't afford to hold back. Are you prepared? I'll blow you away!
I'm stepping back.
Down.
Charging in!
Heisme,
Let
they've
justice
dropped your
prevail!
defenses!
There we go. Now it's like -2.
I see your game.
Nice one, Captain!
Yeah, that's what I want.
By this power!
So try Kanda.
Heisme,
Nope.
I go with the wind. Magic Seeker! Maelstrom!
No holding back!
To the rear guard! For all that we strive for!
I owe you.
Much thanks.
Thanks.
Stroll! They've sapped your defenses!
Me!
Is there another way? Better be sure.
Ready for impact!
I will survive.
Let's Let's see how this plays out.
I don't trust this. Okay.
Is everyone okay? That thing's been staring at us for a while now. It's so creepy. Wait, staring at us? That's it! The eyes! I bet if you go for those huge eyes, they'll have a hard time hitting us. We can't afford to feel sorry for it right now. Wait for an opening and try blinding it. If we hit its eyes, maybe it won't move around so much. Me!
Well.
Light!
Let us clean up this mess. Face me! Gale!
Time to go offensive. Are you prepared? I'll cut you down.
You're home with a melted chocolate brownie milkshake. Nice.
Sworn oath of knighthood. Join with me. Nope, not this. Into the fray! Oh, power of heroes! As the point of a sword!
All right, it's not going anywhere like this.
Let's go.
This is why I'm never having children. That's such a dumb fucking thing. You're never having children because you don't want the responsibility of having children. Not because they're gonna be this. Like, holy.
Burn! Still here?
You think yourself equal to... I'll use what I must. Maelstrom! I dare say we've made our point.
Hi, Kitty.
I'll say.
Oh, thank God. Alright, it's dead. Cool. Oh, he doesn't have any synthesis. That's rough. You know.
The power of wind.
Is everyone alright? I'm stepping back. For all that we strive for! Not now. Charging in with blade in hand!
So did it turn out to be exactly as we expected? Yeah. She had baby, but it was a baby with somebody from a different tribe, and mixed blood children are a bad omen, so they killed the baby and banished the mom, or banished the dad. And so she
I'll show you the
was really depressed about that, and so suddenly a human baby showed up, and she raised it, and she's been feeding it. What do you mean we? I figured that out all on my own.
roar!
I go with all power of kings. Gale!
This is bullshit. I'm just gonna say it hit me.
What a mess.
Oh yeah, no synthesis skills.
I call upon royal power within. Hack and slash. They die hard.
Come! Pierce through them! Still standing, I see.
Help me! Is there an... We'll do this together!
No.
Forward! The next one's yours.
All power of kings. Maelstrom! Formidable indeed.
I can't. Sword master! Tougher than I thought.
I'm just trying to kill this thing. Holy.
Oh, my darling. Mama's here. Mama will always be here for you. Here. Take all the magic I have.
She healed the demon baby?
Great. The shake melted, but the store nicknamed it a cement mixer. Boy, is it too thick to drink through a straw. Yeah.
I shall be as a shield.
I would hope so with a name like that.
I stand ready.
Stepping back. I'll hold my ground.
Let justice prevail.
No.
Moving to the front. Oh, power of heroes. I'll run you through.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
They won't hold back.
Flare.
I leave it to you.
In time to go offensive, I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down.
All right. It's not going
I
anywhere
stand
like this.
ready for all that we strive for.
Not this one.
Come. Pierce through them. Me. Light.
Now we won't know where we are. Come on. This is our chance.
Face me. Must on me, we go together. I'm.
I did not mean to hit guard. Now I feel dumb.
Hack and slash. They die hard.
Let justice prevail. They yet cling to life.
Me! We can do this!
The brownies are still chewy delicious. Ugh. You're making me hungry.
Helpful as ever.
God, after we do this, I'm gonna have to freaking go make myself a sandwich.
Magic Seeker! Gale! Mandible bearing.
Sword master. I'll cut you down. Not done yet. Too slow.
Finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
With blade in hand.
There we go. It dead.
Satisfactory.
Okay.
Greater heights.
I admit, it feels good.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Even I had more to learn.
God, he has so much agility. Dark Truths. Traverse Krigant Castle.
Not long ago, I too had a child. But I couldn't protect him. It was in a nearby village. Some paripus started a riot, and my son was caught in the middle of it. They beat him until he was barely recognizable. Even bloodied and battered, he clung to life. But his body was broken. He couldn't move. And not a single person came to his aid. He was a Ujif, and to them, that's all he was. But he was a helpless child, left to die in a pool of his own blood. By the time I finally got to him, it had been hours. It was too late.
I had no idea.
I couldn't abide it. Reality was too painful, and I ran until I was spending my nights and days in the sandworm's pit. Better to live in solitude than in the embers of hell. That was the real reason I lived in that den of beasts. I thought death would be a mercy.
Heisme.
And then these meddlers came along. They dragged me under the night sky I'd not seen in many seasons. And beneath those stars, it finally came to me. This is not the life my son would have wanted for me. That thought changed my whole perspective. His memory deserves love, not pain. Look with your eyes and your heart. You can ignore it no longer. You loved your child, not this creature. And the child you loved is gone.
If I could have sacrificed my life instead, I swear I would have done it. I loved my son with all of my heart.
I know. Nobody could ever deny you that. And now, the nightmare is over.
What do we do? Do we present this creature as evidence?
I don't know. Our testimony is likely not enough to prove this monster was behind the disappearances, and it'd be easily denounced as a publicity stunt.
Do you recall the promise I made when first we met? I pledged my political support if you were able to solve this matter.
Nam, I think you're going to jail. I don't know if you can...
I fear that after all this, it is a boon I can no longer provide. But if you need a head to present to the judges, perhaps it could be my own.
What do you mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Please take me to the exhibition of the brave. I will confess the truth before the masses. Surely the evidence will be undeniable when heard from my lips.
Okay, but can we take you and the human? Because I don't want to get disqualified.
As a holy woman, 'twould be bold-faced ignominy to sanctifex forum. You risk dire consequences, possibly even without trial.
I have but one request. Before I depart, I would ensure all my duties are passed to my successor. I know I ask much of you, but would Barden and I be permitted to join you in Oceania later on? I will atone for my sins. For my son's sake, I must.
What should we do? There's no guarantee she won't take this opportunity to escape.
But I see her point. The people here have suffered enough unrest. If she is to leave them, she must ensure they still have guidance. Else they'll fall to chaos and panic.
And then we'll have more humans to deal with.
You are our captain. The decision is ultimately yours.
I feel like this is a but thou must thing. I'll trust her just because I feel like we really have no choice at this point.
I'm choosing to trust Joanna.
The rumors painted Heisme as a criminal, but I chose to believe in him. I want to extend Joanna the same grace. A country where no one's future is written in stone. If that's our goal, then this is a chance we have to take.
You're too nice for your own good. But you might have a point about not forcing her.
Our treatment of her might reflect on her confession too. Don't want anyone saying we coerced it out of her.
Then 'tis settled.
Oh, thank you for your kindness. 1,000 times. Thank you. Oh, how curious. It's as if the fog has finally lifted from me.
Joanna, the true culprit behind the abductions, was detained. This will put an end to the kidnappings. She had admitted to the crime and will meet us in Oceania for the exhibition.
I've heard the news about Lady Joanna.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Pardon. That sucks.
I will assume the duty of our escort to the exhibition, and I'll ensure the warrant on Heisme is taken down. Rest assured, your bounty will be paid in full. After all, I asked that you find the true culprit, and so you did.
I say, we could upgrade the gauntlet runner with some extra spondulics, eh?
It's like now's not the time.
I have a request. Could you donate a portion of the money to the bereaved families? I know 'tis not my place, but something must be done for them. Their pain must be unbearable.
Why would you do it? It's 100 money. I guess the right thing to do would be to give up the bounty, right? Fine, I suppose I can be a good person and give up the bounty. It's not like I'm hurting for money anyway.
Not just some of it. It's all rightfully theirs.
Well said.
You'll hear no objections from me. All we really needed was a head for the exhibition.
Meanwhile, Nighty Petty pinching literally everything.
My word, you're all indeed true knights. I'll personally make sure the citizens all hear of your bravery and spirit.
Yeah, this is probably gonna go a long way for my popularity.
Just as long as you keep this out of the public ear until the exhibition, right? We can't have our opponents finding out and trying anything underhanded.
You have my solemn word. I'm glad I entrusted this to you.
Yay! We got courage.
All right.
Heisme, 'twas thanks to you that we found the truth. We'd not have revealed the culprit or the secret of the castle on our own.
I agree. If Barden thinks we're true knights all, that goes double for you.
If you've nowhere else to go from here, perhaps you might join us and further lend us your strength.
You're in this race to become king, are you?
Not exactly. Look, you think it'd be alright to tell Heisme the truth?
Fine by me.
We've come this far together. It's fine by me.
Yes, I have no objections either.
Plus, if he's a knight to the royal family. We told Heisme everything, from the prince's survival to our plot for Louise's favor.
So his royal highness lives. I see now why you all fought so desperately.
Would you lend us your strength?
He's like, well, now I'm kind of honor bound as a knight of the royal fucking family. His ears.
You already know my answer. My life may not weigh much, but I gladly pledge it to your noble cause.
The thwomp of the ears is just really cute.
If I'm to choose a lord out of loyalty instead of dependence, then there's absolutely no shame in that.
Not a lord, a friend.
Not a lord. A friend.
Hear, hear.
Hi, kitty. Holy popularity! After solving the case, I've gained support from the people of Martira. I'm one step closer to Louise and executing our plan to save the prince.
I wish I could have done more to
I'm
help
cold.
Martira. I was so ready to prove myself too.
I chilled to my little child. Gallica seems to be doubting herself. She wanted to play a more active role, but I suppose things didn't go according to plan.
Maybe I found something better. A goal worth chasing. So I'm gonna focus on that from now on.
I can sense Gallica's newfound motivation and faith in me.
A mystical fairy, Gaia,
God, finally.
keeper and heritor of the mage's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
Finally rank up.
It's you and me.
The party can now study Wizard. Enemy analysis and squad battles are more detailed. Can I have another ability? Yay, Wizard. You can now study the Wizard in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
Okay, now all we have to do is head to Briarhaven and wait for Joanna to arrive.
Ah, about that. Dashed inconvenient, but there's apparently been a landslide on the Valley Road. Utterly impassable. The old road crews should have the mess cleared by the competition, so until then, your time is yours to waste.
Casual attack. You're about to put the situation on Leo, but we're by ourselves. It's fine.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Medals Day. Early morning.
The deadline is...
It'll be a few days until the road to Brawlhaven is restored. Why don't we make ourselves useful and see if anybody needs our help until then? An excellent suggestion. The city's residents still face many-fold problems. If we were to lend a hand, then we stand to gain by improving our own reputation as well. We could also supplement our funds by taking on a simple bounty or two. Perhaps we should see what's available. Well then, let's make the most of the time available to us. It's up to you what we do next, Bunnicus. Okay. Let's see if there's another bounty for us to take.
Take a look.
Nope. We've done all the bounties.
Thank you. You really helped me out.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and take a break because I need to make a sandwich. I'm so hungry, guys. So go ahead, get up, stretch, grab a drink, grab a snack, whatever it is you need to do in order to enjoy the stream. Kitty cat, please. The cat came in and she's like, please, Mom, please love me. And we will be right back with some more Metaphor ReFantazio after I take a break. Again, you might see me hitting up and down on the menu just to make sure it doesn't die. Don't worry, it is intentional. Okay, there it goes. I am back. Hi, Rain. Welcome in. Let me move this. Let me move this. Hello, teeny kitty. She's so silly. Okay, and then I'm going to... Where is it? I lost you guys. Oh no. I kill this. I grab this. Then I move this over here. I'm gonna explode. Oh, I forgot to put a thing. I knew I forgot something. Hold on. 1 second. My barricade, it is not perfect. My barricade's not perfect. It says the babies are being stupid. You have to be good babies. None of this bullshit while I'm trying to work. No. Alright, I'm back. Laka could see Moxie, so she was trying to like coax her into shoving her paw into the thing so they could fight. You just like fighting with her. You're such a dick. I don't even think she's fighting. I think she's just fucking with her. But alright, we're back. So we've just got time to kill now.
What now?
We've got 1, 2. We've got 2 days to kill. I can kill today and tomorrow. Can I? I can hang out with both Stroll and Hulkenberg. I think I'm gonna hang out with Hulkina. We'll hang out with Hulkina today and Stroll tomorrow. And we can hang out with Maria. Yeah, I think what this means is we can rank up with them, but we don't have the correct requirements. So I'm going to hang out with Hulkenberg, get her to rank 4, and then I'll hang out with Stroll and get him to rank 4. Maria is at rank 5. I think that we're good to wait for a little bit on Maria. Yeah, let's do Hulkenberg. Let's find Hulkina.
Why?
Yeah. Hanging out with Stroll. I just worry that if I don't hang out with Stroll or Hulky, oh my gosh, and I can frickin' hang out with you? You're gonna have to wait, buddy.
Why?
But why? This man says. You like the funny Batman? Heisme is peak. I love Heisme. So much. Let's see. It would please me to continue our training. Let's talk to Hulkina.
Are you free?
What ought we do today? Whatever the specifics, would be prudent to use our time in improving our chances and building our strength. If you have the time, shall we continue our training? You know, despite Stroll's little outburst the other day, he's been quite diligent in his training since. Bunnicus, you can't fall behind now. I want to trade some more.
Speaking of...
Ah, but I recall our practice swords were broken. Shall we go and buy new ones at the capital's weapon shop? It would be a simple thing to teleport there, yes? Sure. I'm glad we found some sturdier sparring swords. Hopefully they shall win me some measure of redemption for the other day.
Listen.
In the authority of the Knight's Order, your crimes shall be repaid with death. That voice, Rodon. Do you remember? He was my former comrade that we met before. Do it. Hold. Well, if it isn't Hulkenberg, I'll ask you not to interrupt my duties. This is your duty. What Knight Commander presides over executions?
Speak no more.
It is only right. Those who would do this nation harm shall be punished. What is he accused of?
So then,
So what exactly has he done? Treason. This fool, a petty officer of the military police, slandered the honor of the Royal Knights. Honor? What honor? The Royal Knights of today are honorless. You've forgotten any oath to the throne. Now you're just dogs barking on command. You insolent. Bring me the whip. Hanging is not enough. You cannot be serious. This insolence is why you would have him killed? This, after all, the trifling sinners you sent to the gallows. Righteous fury rings false from a hypocrite's mouth. Die, dishonorer. Writhe like the maggot you are.
heed my words.
Treason's only reward is death. Therein lies atonement, whether for the knights or the people. Can I talk about the fact that this man is literally just running a dictatorship? They could kill me for any reason they liked. This is beyond outrageous. You've authorized nothing less than public butchery. Maintaining the capital's order is the knight's duty. 'Tis only natural that we punish those who spread lies. Have you sold your soul to the Sanctus? Were you blinded by the prospects you'd win by their coronation? Hardly matters who takes the throne, so long as the royal knights still stand to flank it. This, you see, is the role of one who has risen to the post of knight commander. One's burdens are different from those of the freewheeling and the frivolous like yourself. You infinite coward. You're poison, Toad. This is the shape of your so-called loyalty. Bold words. One would almost think you and your friends seek the hangman's noose yourselves. Try it, bitch! Try if that's what you want. Bunnicus, no, if something happened to you. I see our whelp has learned to hold his tongue. Try me, bitch. I will fuck you up. Me like, no, I'm not taking this shit. Pity stays my hand today, but there will not be a next time, Hulkenberg. Try me. Power is not a tool to torment and kill the innocent. It is meant to guide the weak and vulnerable, that each and every one of us might live together in a better country.
Apologies.
Bunnicus, I apologize. I forced you into my troubles again. It's nothing. He's the bad guy here.
Listen.
He's the one in the wrong here. All the same, I'm glad you're here with me. Who knows what would have happened if I had been alone. I don't know. If you had been alone, I wouldn't have been like, try me. Try to put that noose over my neck. I'll kick your ass. Somewhere in my heart, I'd expect he might still understand me. I would count such blind faith among my weaknesses. Should it ever be me who strays from the path of virtue, I only ask that you remind me of my purpose under any circumstances. Can I entrust this to you? I can sense Hulkenberg's virtuous sense of purpose and deep trust.
You have given me such...
Increases the skill inheritance slots for the knight lineage to 2. Yay.
The truth is...
I'm partly to blame for Rodon's brutality. No, the day has already left me exhausted. We'll speak more of this some other time, away from prying ears. The man behind Hulkenberg, I feel like I've seen him before. Can I still hang out with the dude? I need to push myself harder. If I can't hang out with the guy and unlock a new archetype, then I will hang out with Heisme. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can hang out with what's-his-face. Alright, well, in that case, let's go ahead. Let's mosey. Let's mosey on and hang out with Heisme. Let's go to the Gauntlet Runner. Let's check the pantry. Doo-doo-doo-doo. There's some Bideau meat and red grass. I wonder who left them here. I could use these for cooking. Yeah. Well, let's go hang out with Heisme. A fallen knight of the Shadow Guard, an expert in the Order's dirtier tactics. I need to push myself harder. Heisme comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. We should talk.
it's you.
Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I've been thinking how to resume the training drills of my Shadow Guard days. The battles ahead will demand no less of me. My apologies, but if you've business with me, might we discuss it another time? Could you teach me? Well, I'm afraid the training is tailored to Eugie's stature, but it's not a thing for you to learn. It'll help me understand you. With my overflowing eloquence, I was able to convince Heisme of the significance of observing his training.
I see.
I suppose knowing the fighting style of your allies would help broaden your possible strategies. Yes, that sounds reasonable. Mark my technique closely, then, and you shall learn the ways of the Shadow Guard. But proper training does take time, a significant amount of it. If you mean to tag along, I hope you're ready to be here a while. Yep, well said. Well said. A bit cramped right here, though, isn't it? Let's go to the woods nearby instead. Come on.
Now then.
Let's start with a little test, see if you can keep up with my movements. If your reactions are fast enough to match me, you win. You've got the highest agility in the my entire party, bro. Now let's begin. Huh? Wide open. From here, it'd be a simple thing to slit your throat. You were careless. You are so cool. One more time. Let's try it one more time. I'll do it as many times as you like. Don't rely on sight. You must sense through your very skin. Your enemies aren't going to wait for you. Your body must move on instinct to buy time for your mind. How can I do that? How indeed. Finding these answers is also part of the training. There's no clear answer, no correct way of improving, but at the very least, you can decide what you aspire to. Want to keep going? That seems enough for the day. Shall we share a drink then? Let's retire to my castle back on the run. The rudder. I found some fine spirits for myself, but even ambrosia would be tasteless when drunk alone. Would you like a cup of tea instead? Yeah, it's a bracing drink, but nowhere near as good as the spirits back home. Disney fan from YouTube says hi, and I say hi back. I'm doing good. Kitty. Kitty. The kitty distracted me and I read something that I didn't actually read. Holy. Kitty. Stop biting me. I'm trying to have a conversation. This is fine. You're not up to here, so you have to turn it off so you're not spoiled. That is perfectly fine. Thank you for dropping in. It's always nice to have a little company, even if it's just to pop in, say hi. I hope you enjoy the game. What did it? I'll ask what it tastes like, because I think that if I ask if he misses his hometown.
What kind of...
What were the drinks from your hometown like? Let's see. Clear as the night sky, like nostalgia in a bottle. Wonder when I'll get to taste them again. It's a taste my boy will never know. It's been a long time since I abandoned my home. My son died without ever seeing that village. He looked up to knights, you know. He had a stout heart in that little frame. Might have grown up to be a fine knight himself had he lived. Another wish unfulfilled, I suppose. I'll never forget the day I cremated my son's body and mourned his death. Cremated. Yeah, he's probably talking about sake. Right. Everyone else buries their bodies as they are without giving them to the flame.
The truth is...
It is the way of the Ujif, boy. We burn the bodies of the dead, leaving only bones. The soul is freed through fire. Once released from the body, they go to their place in the beyond. Then those who remain must lay those bones to rest. Some were suitable for the deceased. However, I've yet to find a place fit for my son to take his final rest. I can't imagine he'd be happy for his bones to be eternally moving and disturbed.
I apologize.
Apologies. I shouldn't be talking to you about this. Let's find his place. Then let's find his rightful place together.
No.
We've an important mission to accomplish. No room for detours of any inconveniences, boy. I can't put that burden on you. It's a favor for a friend. It's for your son's sake.
Let's do it.
Still, we can do it. It's for your son's sake, isn't it?
Thank you.
Thank you for your kindness, truly. I'll do my best to return the favor through my efforts as your comrade. Thank you again. A toast, then. To cement our value, you with a cup of delicious tea.
Cheers.
Yes, a toast, but not to mark my regrets. To commemorate our coming together in the beginning of mourning. And to the beginning of mourning. I cry every day, man. Heismei! I can sense Heismei's heartache for his departed son and his trust as a friend and ally. My boy, are you watching? I cry. Reduces the mad cost of setting a thief lineage. Displays the location of strong enemies on dungeon maps. Interesting.
My thanks.
We can save this for any time when you're free, lad. I'm grateful that you helped me, though I dare say tonight I'll rest well. You did it.
Time marches on.
And the age of a new king draws near.
Alright then.
It rains! Alright, I'm gonna hang out with Barden just because I think he's gonna get me a new archetype. And then I might actually have 15. Hold on. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. After this, I'm just gonna spam the shit.
Oh, you.
Well, hello there. What are you up to? The city's returned to its lively self. But were it not for all of you, thinking back, I do remember Lady Joanna disappearing at times. But I had not the slightest doubts about her then. I believed every word Joanna and Boris had to say, and I carried on without a care in the world. In some ways, the situation has shined a light upon my own weakness, and I'll not make the mistake twice. I'd love to speak with you if possible. I hope you'll make some time for me. Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you. I owe you. I just need the opinion on something.
And let me say it again. The town is safe now thanks to you. Couldn't be more grateful to you.
Barden! I heard you fixed up the hole in my shop's wall while I was gone. I could kiss you.
Why, 'twere no trouble at all. Your bonny wife had need of help, and we all have need of your shop.
Well, that may be, but I never knew a captain to be so generous.
My only wish is to render assistance in any way I can. Whatever wee matters I can take care of, I will. Even if they might not turn out as well as yours did.
What the hell? You bumped into me? Well, who could avoid those massive ears, you damn russant?
Looks like I need to go keep a brawl at bay. Hey, listen, both of you. Enough already. Sorry about that. Right tragedy for the town hero to see something so disgraceful.
Seems like there's trouble.
Seems like there's trouble.
And it's not just them. Everyone's been on edge lately. It's odd. Neighbors coming to blows. Good lads fighting. Whole town is right anxious. And that's what I wanted to discuss with you. I'm curious about you and your pals. You're all of different tribes, eh? Even got Heismei to join up with you. How exactly did you get so many different people to come together as one?
We have a shared vision. I was gonna say common enemy. You probably don't want to form bonds just because you have a common enemy. Because once the enemy is gone, well, you're back to square one.
We have a shared vision. One which will benefit everyone.
That answer's befitting of you. So that's what brought you all together. And you're the idealistic leader. So it is. What we need here is a leader everyone acknowledges. We need a new system where the people themselves govern the town.
It sounds like a fine idea.
I think that sounds like a fine idea.
I'm much assured by your words. Thanks for being so accommodating. If you can manage it, would you help me out again sometime? With your consult, I know this town will keep getting better.
I'd like to help.
Of course. I'd like to keep helping you.
Oh, that would be a great help. Thank you. With your support, I'll be sure to make this town a nicer place to live.
Yay! I'm glad he turned out good. I like him. Ah, with the double hand. I can feel Barden's profound love for the town, as well as his faith in me. I'm so small.
The Honorable Guardsman, Barden. Within him dwells the virtue of the Commander. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I shall protect the town you all saved.
The party can now study the Commander. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the Commander from Barden. You can now study the Commander in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
I'd be glad if you came back soon. I'll try to have good news for you by then.
Okay. We'll part ways with Barden and return to the group. Back in Martyra Tavern, I hear a voice. He doesn't need to come here any longer, and yet Brigitte comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. We'll definitely hang out with Brigitte, because why not? However,
What do you want to do?
I need to go to academia and see if I can't get the level 15 thing for Seeker as well. Because I have 15 archetypes. I have 15 of them, so I should be able to get this.
Ah, how good of you to come. I can hardly wait.
You and your allies. Alright, so I will focus on the ones that
What now?
my followers haven't done. So I need to... It's fine because I need to study the wizard.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right?
Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Take new form as an adept mage. Hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength greater still. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage.
Really?
This is the power of the wizard's soul. By this new magic, I swear I will change the world. I like mage's design a little better, but I guess this is fine. I shall continue to brave the path forward for all those who suffer in this land. Okay.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Okay, so that's the passives back, Batra's back. Mage Holiness is literally a skill that it just has. Alright. So I can actually take that off. I feel like I should put Magic Circle on. Yeah, let's do Magic Circle.
All right.
Alright, and then we have Faker. I don't actually know. Let's see. Dodge. Chance of triggering an auto dodge in overworld combat. So this is kind of bad. Oh, but it's a... Okay, this is definitely going on Heisme. Let's give this one to Heisme.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I hear the voice of past heroes' souls. A worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to embrace the unknown and sow chaos in thy opponent's hearts, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Faker. As Faker's soul, I can certainly get behind a power that baffles enemies and sows chaos. Disorder is a valid tactic in battle. Yay. Please take this as a token of my thanks.
My power swells forth.
Jesus. That's a lot of attack power. Sure, why not? Okay, so it's wizard, mage, cleric, gunner. We've got magic seeker, faker. We've got brawler, merchant has been mastered, knight and magic knight, thief, warrior, sword master. Let me see if I can do this. I have reportable requests. I did it. I did the thing.
You don't say.
You've studied quite a number of archetypes. You may be the most adept research partner I've had.
Incredible.
I studied 15 different archetypes, thereby completing my assignment for more. I got imagination. Very slowly making it there, guys. Are you okay, buddy? Just now. No, impossible. Are you alright?
What? Not quite.
Nothing, I just recalled some memories that are slightly unpleasant.
What?
Unpleasant memories. A memory of long ago, my time with a trusted comrade, and his eventual betrayal. Though I cannot even recall his face.
It appears that
I had deep trust in him, and so the wounds in my heart were equally so. It seems I never had an eye for people. But you do.
It'll be fine.
Don't you? Indeed, should I deny my better judgment now, it would cast doubt on you as well, and that is the last thing that I want.
I must apologize.
I'm sorry, I find myself thinking in circles so often here, and kernels of doubt so easily grow to overshadow my mind entirely. For example, I believed I was conducting this research of my own volition, but is that the truth? Lately, I felt that my research may actually be by another's will, that I only labored under their guidance. Is it the kitty? The kitty is evil. I was so happy to imagine my memories restored, but now I wonder if some things are best left forgotten. Don't give in.
No.
Don't let yourself give in to fear. At first point, life is full of both good and bad. My apologies. I didn't mean to let my bitterness slip out, perhaps because I'm so unused to it these days, but I do so struggle with conversation. You truly are too kind to me. Thank you for being here. It means more than I can say. I can sense Moore's gratitude, trust, and dependence on me. Nank up!
Often I find
Increase the skill inheritance slots for the Seeker lineage to 3. Yay.
Well then.
Mental weirdness aside, we have further work to do. Your next task is to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the commander, the general. Oh. I'm sure you'll prove to be a fine source of power, as well as further increase your royal virtues. Worth the trouble, I'd say.
This one's important.
Get the general archetype to rank 15. This could be completed by anyone. Oof.
Can depend only on you.
I would be happy if you could visit me again. You're all I believe in. Okay then.
How good of you to come.
Cat, you're gonna be a good cat, right? Its fur so soft and clean. Be a good kitty cat, please. I don't want the cat to be evil. Cats aren't evil. Look at this. Cats can't be evil. Look how cute my baby is.
What now?
I mean, I have Commander, so I can just check it. Where is it? Here it is. Enhanced cooperation. Hero passive. Make enemies more likely to be stunned by support attacks in overworld combat. Increases all allies' defense for 3 turns. Increases critical rate for 1 ally for 3 turns. Okay. Deals medium physical fire damage to 1 enemy and may inflict burn. Moves all allies to the front row and increases their attack by 2 ranks for 3 turns. Jesus. Deals medium magic fire damage to all enemies and may inflict burn. Negates when enemies repel magic and repel physical skills. So it's a buffer. It's a buffing class. It gets Megiddo. Deals beta magic almighty damage to all enemies. Alright then. Ooh, assault beacon. Seeker, knight, or commander lineage. We need this on Heisme. Holy. Hold on, Heisme. You might need to take a break from Magic Seeker. Oh. Oh. I think I might just give him Faker and Commander. I was going to give him Seeker, but like... Commander and Faker seem like they work way better with him specifically. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give him Commander.
Fascinating. This, right? All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Okay, so he will have Commander for now. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls, a worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to lead soldiers proudly into battle, then I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the commander. So this is the power of the commander's soul. Then I am to support my allies by directing them. Allow me the honor of guiding us to a world where we might all live in peace.
I have retained my edge.
Alright, let's get him a better semaphore before we leave.
Oh. You'll come in.
Let us go back to reality.
Why? All right then. Go.
It's Idol's Day, isn't it? Hang on.
Hey,
It is. I need to poop.
Got a bargain today.
That being said, hold on. Let's give him the leader's semaphore.
That's fine.
And then let's go ahead and let's head back to the Gauntlet Runners so I can go to the bathroom. I must go to the toilet. I also need to check the pantry because I don't think I checked the pantry today. Okay, and now let's go to the toilet.
All right.
Maybe I should go while no one else is using it. Yup. Da, 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 da.
All right then.
All right, and then I said that I was going to hang out with Brigitte next.
All right then.
So let's go back to the capital.
let's go.
And let's hang out with Brigitte. Whee! Now where? She's over there.
Now what am I to do?
Just you.
So it's you. You seem unscathed. I believe I made myself clear. You have no reason to come here anymore. But if you really want, if you insist on joining me on the road to hell, then there is a place I'd like to go. I'll go wherever you're going. With overflowing courage, I promised Brigitte I would face her burdens with her.
You.
Bunnicus, you'd go to such lengths for me. Then will you come with me? No problem. Come this way.
The truth is,
The ones who took my dog, the anti-igniter extremists, the church has discovered their base. What are you what's the church doing? What's the church's part in all of this? Do you not know the connection between the church and igniters? They make it so that way we get along in the depths of this filth. Apparently, this faction's based in a small village fairly close to Grand Trad. I'm gonna go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of those extremists, no survivors. And once they go to hell, they can look into my dog in the eyes and beg her forgiveness. I'll string their corpses up. All right, John Wick. All right. I'll string their corpses up. 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements. Long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me.
You get it, right?
And I'd like you to help me punish them in exchange. I'll support you however I can. Please think this through. Brigitte, I want you to think this through. You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You're little more than a fraud. Brigitte's suspicious of me. I need to tell her the truth, though she'll never fully trust me. I explained to her that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future to our country. Did you expect me to believe in that nonsense? But if you speak such words at this point, it would mean your goal of seizing the throne is no lie, at least. Fine, if that's how it must be, then I will spare no expense to see you fall. The throne ill-suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog. You would slaughter a village.
Hang on.
But slaughtering a village, it'll be a lot of blood on your hands.
What are you after?
And what do you get with clean hands? The equality you prize so highly? I'll tell you what it means to me. Equality means that those who kill will be killed. I don't want to lose anything else I care about. Still need to be more careful. I think caution should win the day. What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. And they ripped that away from me. And you say I should just allow it. She actually is just John Wick, though. Yeah, some people kidnapped her dog. I don't think the dog's dead. I hope the dog's not dead. But she believes her dog got killed by a bunch of extremists. Fine, I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you.
In any case.
I'm going to their base, but I won't kill them right away. I'll find out who did this. We'll try to negotiate clearly and openly, and if that doesn't work, then I'll murder them, and we can move on. That is the most I can promise you. Okay. I'll take my gauntlet runner. Dangers of the night be damned. If we break down, so be it.
Obviously.
You come as well and see for yourself. If you're going to try and drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. She let me out of the runner she lives in and went to their base. Brigitte stayed silent for the whole trip. We arrived at a small settlement located close to Grand Trad.
Huh?
Is this the place?
You there.
Hey, you there. I'm Brigitte. I'm the scoundrel selling magic igniters all across the land. Oh, the igniter merchants again. Our village really doesn't have the money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you away, but... What are you talking about? Oh, aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us on igniters, but I keep refusing them. The church was going to have this place eradicated because they aren't buying igniters.
Huh?
The church has been here several times. They've never reported that to me. So if I said that merchants of igniters should face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree? Oh no, we don't have anything to do with igniters at all. It's not something that ever really comes up here.
Really?
Hey miss, you sell magic igniters. Brilliant, Papa, I want an igniter.
Enough.
I see. Say no more. So they were going to use her to wipe out a village that they can't do business with. This is no hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. I've been getting detailed reports on the anti-igniter group's movements from the church, but now I'm not so certain such a force even exists. If it was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it? To spread magic igniters? Maybe it's about selling more magic igniters? Yeah, because if you came in here tearing shit up, they would feel like they need the power to defend themselves.
In any case.
I take it back. There will be no killing today. If you hadn't stopped me, I probably would have ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. I'm glad you were here with me. I can sense Brigida's deep gratitude.
I'm glad to have you at my side.
Receive a discount at weapon, armor, and igniter shops. I can now get discounts from the weapon shops, armor shops, and igniter shops due to the effects of the guild discount. But my dog was taken from me, and I'll chase the scum to the ends of the earth. This is my job, not yours, so our business together is concluded. I'd still like to visit you.
No.
I'll come visit you, Brigida. What are you saying? What could you possibly gain from hanging around me? I'm the dog now. Well then fine, since it's you.
Speaking of...
You mentioned earlier your true aims for the throne. I thought it a clumsy lie, but it does bring to mind a certain someone for me. After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim. If you are willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same.
Yes.
If you'd like to come, then come. I'm the new pet. When I'm around you so much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart. So come if you wish. Come as you were, as I want you to be. I returned to Grand Trad and Brigida's Gauntlet Runner and headed back to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The road that was blocked by the landslide should be cleared by tomorrow. Apparently, we set off for Brawlhaven as soon as it reopens. We have acquired the head we sought, but if we were to truly get Luis's good graces, we should endeavor to stand out further from the other candidates. Yet, even after all this, we're still just a bunch of nobodies. Maybe we could improve our reputation by helping some of the people around town. A wise suggestion. Some upright behavior and altruistic deeds are just what we need to gain more recognition. We depart tomorrow.
Pardon? Why?
So I can hang out with... I kind of want to hang out with Maria, but maybe I should hang out with Stroll. Just because sometimes with my party members, I have to hang out with them on the Gauntlet Runner. So I should probably do Stroll and Heisme. Just in case their next thing ends up being on the Gauntlet Runner. Yeah, no, I guess that's what we're doing. I don't really see any other way to do this. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. That being said, no, we're good. I was thinking about it, and I think we're fine. Okay, so let's hang out with Stroll today.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? Say, if you got some time right now. It's about what we discussed last time. I know I must head to my village to see clues about my inheritance, but I freeze before I can take the first step. Let's go.
Oh, right.
Well, if you're sure, then I suppose now is as good a time as any. Home, the village of Halia. It's on the outskirts of Grand Trad, and we'll need the runner. Please extend my apologies to the rest. With the runner, if we can make it there and back before dusk, though I can't help but feel guilt to request it of such a personal matter. Off we go. With Stroll leading the way, we arrived at last at his childhood home, the village of Halia. It doesn't look like anyone's lived here for a very long time. It's a chilling sight. Traveling here by Gauntlet Runner, you'd think we were practically next door to the capital. Yet as I fled for my life, the nearest settlement felt leagues away. I recall wandering to lie down and give up on several occasions. Probably hard to tell now, but this was once the village's main road, full of people crossing every which way. Used to be able to see mountains cresting the horizons above the rooftops. It was beautiful. I wish you could have seen it like that. I know I'll see it someday.
No.
It's been 7 years since that day. Feels like forever ago, and yet only the blink of an eye at the same time. Afterwards, I was shuffled between various relatives. Nothing more than another mouth to feed. Fitting, I suppose, of the burden I'd become. I went to the side of our manor, but all I found was rubble. A few walls were sort of standing, but it was a sorry sight compared to how I see it in my mind. Except, I've discovered a letter.
Take this.
There was a corner of my father's study that seemed to have been designed to withstand a fire. I found a box there with a letter inside, and I recognized the writing as my father's.
Hey.
I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. I have no doubt that this is his will, and I know I must read it, but I'm going to go over there and do just that alone. But would you mind waiting nearby? It's okay to be nervous.
Yeah.
I'm here for you if you need me. Thank you. It's reassuring to have you by my side. I waited nearby while Stroll read the will. Well, it's a good thing we found this. Seems I do have an inheritance. The will said the family's treasure will be dispatched to the royal capital. What are we waiting for?
Well then.
Let's head back and find it then. Yes, but I'm afraid we'll need something a little more specific than the capital. The letter is unfinished. I mean, how could it be? No one expected a murderous, rampaging human. Try to stay calm. Try not to let the anger win. Sorry, whenever I think back to that day. My father names me the sole heir of the estate. He even addressed the letter to my beloved son, Leon. I feel only shame at such endearments. But as it stands now, the inheritance has but one purpose, to repay the debts owed by to my parents and my people. So if they would see our house rebuilt,
Definitely.
I'll be whatever they want me to be, a noble of prominence or otherwise. If I can make the people speak the name of House Haliatus with reverence and once it lives on the tip of everyone's tongue, maybe then I'll be able to embrace the words, my beloved son. I never imagined the day would come that I come to terms with these feelings. I owe you so much and more. I sense Stroll's deepened trust and his determination to confront his destiny. Rank up. Significantly reduces the mag cost of studying the warrior lineage, and while in reserve, the amount of experience Stroll gains increases. Okay. But first things first. I'm sure he entrusted the inheritance to someone in the capital, but I have no clue who that might be. Tell me about your father.
Say,
what was your father like? He was a big man, so much that standing next to my mother made her look teeny, but despite his size, he solved his problems with his head. And he never treated people as lesser than him. In fact, he used to handpick the fish he would bring back to the household as gifts. Grand Trad was able to source fresh fish from Brylehaven, but in Halia they were a rare feast. Maybe I'm onto something. He spoke highly of the fish market, so he must have gone by the same one every time. Perhaps they'd remember him. That may be our best lead. I'm afraid I shall once more take advantage of your generosity. When we return to Grand Trad, will you help me walk in my father's footsteps? It could still turn out fruitless, so I'll need all the help I can get.
This one's important.
Stroll asked me to help track down his inheritance. He recalled his father frequented the fishmonger near the Grand Cathedral in Grand Trad. I should start there.
All right.
First, I have one more thing I'd like to look into. I think we're at a good stopping point for today besides. Okay, though. Thank you, Butticus. Let's head back to the Gauntlet Runner. Oh, I have to do this during the day for Heisme. Oof. Probably should have done Heisme's first. No matter how much I may suffer for it. Oh, we don't know where Alonso is. Okay, I see how Alonso's going to work, probably. Can I really not do anything right now? Should I have waited to do Haizume's? Probably not. They're finally leaving this place tomorrow. They're like, we need to do things. Do things.
Alright then.
Let's see. I need imagination. I probably should be working on these other ones, to be fair.
Pardon?
Da, 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 da. There's a thing over here for wisdom, so I guess I can do that. Actually, let's do tolerance. Remarkable you are, a person like in this town electing to speak to a Mistari like me. You see, people reject us when they do not understand. That is, they reject us. They push us out of foreign religion away, and our foreign religion away. Then help me understand. My word, you continue to surprise me. Shall we go have a chat? A discussion on faith of the heart of a Sanctus town. A Mistari perspective on Sanctism. Learning more about the Mistari's thoughts on the matter may help us better support those in need. Yeah, I want to hear. Have you been to Krugant Castle? If so, then you must have met the Sanctoris. You already understand how deeply the state religion Sanctism is rooted in Martyr's history, yet we Mistari have faith all our own, and as such, we're scorned in the city. Though that would hardly be different elsewhere. Your religion, is it in opposition to Sanctism somehow? For our part, we're happy to be left alone to practice our faith, but Sanctism does not appear to share this viewpoint. They persecute the Mistari here. Somewhat, yes. I've heard it's more direct in places like Montario. Are you well versed in Sanctus dogma, O ye born with sin in your heart? Thou adherence to fate, you must atone. The word closure is an affirmation in asking for forgiveness. In other words, entrust all your worries to God and ask for his forgiveness rather than perfect doctrine for controlling a population, isn't it? Yeah. Heterodox faiths like ours are inconveniences not only in a religious level, but on a national one as well. That's why you ought to exercise caution. If you openly oppose Sanctism, who knows what could happen to you? Why, even the tournament itself is perhaps another of their measurements to ensure our future oppression. Oof.
All right.
If it pleases you.
Do come speak to me again sometime, if, that is, you have further interest in the Mistari. I talked to the Mistari woman for a while. I should get back to the inn soon.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Early morning, there's a hello hanging from the... No.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted. We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
Suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martyra. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now.
How did he know what we were cooking up in Martira?
With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans.
I mean, as he probably should.
And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have his eminence Forden grinding his teeth that. For now, let's enjoy the show!
Time for us to head out.
Right, everyone. Farewell said. Particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, we're off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
And we're off to the races, she says.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Heisman wanted the bed.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
Leave him alone.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
Who needs enemies?
Now then.
Next is I love the adventuring part. To the capital of the Principality of Oceania. If we punch in south of Martira, we'll make it in, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so it's going to be a 4-day trip. So that's Port Brylehaven. It's going to be stormy when we get here. So it looks like we're going to run into Katarina. Very interesting. And it looks like we're going to get another landmark. Also very interesting.
Let us hurry.
2 landmarks even. Hi.
Here's where we are now.
All right. So let's just go.
Oh, hey.
What sort of place is Port Brylehaven exactly? 'Tis a large city of prosperous commerce, due in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Nearest? Why, I never. Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port Brylehaven, capital of Oceania. Off we go!
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brylehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
Can you hear me?
Nearest's voice is echoing out of the runner phone. If you're hurting for things to do, hop on over to the lounge. I fixed the plant culture chamber so you can grow seeds if you've got them. Thanks to Nurse, you can now use the plant culture chamber in the lounge. Use it to plant any seeds you have. Thanks to the magic of the Igniter, your crops will be ready for harvest the very next day. Alright. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Let's see.
Isn't that... Hey,
Let's... Wait!
later.
It takes time to plant seeds. Fuck that, I'm gonna cook. Time to do curative coney roast. Let me just make sure that... Yeah. You can check the seeds you have without spending time, though. That's good. Maybe there'll be somebody who makes it to where it doesn't pass time. I hope so.
Let's check.
This is the dish that Stroll wanted to make. Wait here, I'll go get him.
Now then.
For as often as we simply refer to our meals as meat. Something to keep in mind where it's cut from. The taste and texture can change dramatically, you know. Each type of cut has an ideal preparation, so if you do it well, it turns out tender and delicious. Something to strive for, wouldn't you say? So what kind of cut do we have here? Oh, but never you mind, just leave this to me. You began preparing the food with Stroll. Watch your meat and adjust the heat. There's a euphemism in there somewhere. So it goes. Although it depends on what your preference is, really. It's nearly time. No, it is time. Strike now.
Alright.
Yeah, it's not bad so far. See the juices there? There's your proof that it's turning out delicious. We had a little something for the aroma and we're done. But just a little, or it'll overshadow the flavor. Amazing. Stroll and I made a delicious looking dish cooked to perfection. It's curative coney roast. Smells great, doesn't it? Now imagine how it tastes. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. Very nice. Alright, so now that we've done that, let's check our virtues. I can probably read for eloquence since that's so far down. It's just a Legend of Zelda mystery food. Let's do Pride and Persuasion. This book outlines the useful conversational techniques for convincing others. I'm almost done reading it. Let's take it to the window if you want to read it together. Eloquence! Read the book.
What's that?
Apparently this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. The next part puts things into practice. Even if you follow the techniques explained so far to the letter, some people will still refuse to budge. Fancy words and calculated suggestions backfire on these types because they are guided by emotion rather than logic. For them, the most effective thing to do is treat them coldly. Plead with them, probably. Treating them coldly and yelling at them will just make them more heated. Start pleading for their help.
Amazing.
That's exactly right. It says to keep saying please until you wear their patience down. Because it boils down to brute force in the end. I feel like paying close attention to the art of persuasion has increased my eloquence. Sure, whatever you say, game. Still, persuading everyone is a monumental task, which makes sense. Everyone has their own values and way of thinking, after all. With that, I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened. Ooh. So you get 4 extra for beating a book. Very nice. Very nice.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
I forgot to check the pantry. We need to check the pantry and cook for the nighttime. And then once again, I will be hard focusing whatever stat is the lowest.
Oi.
Hey, have you heard? There's a bath cask on the back deck now. I've heard enough whining about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it would shake too much to use while traveling, but it should be lovely to enjoy a soak while we're stopped. I've heard that in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into bathwater to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase? Nice.
The breeze feels nice.
We've got 3 more days on the road. I can tell you're feeling stronger these days, but it's still too dangerous to go outside at night. So they both do imagination. Let's see, what's the lowest? Looks like my tolerance and wisdom are evenly low. My tolerance and my wisdom are equally low. Let's talk to Nurse first. First, the sand flash business. Next, the salty sea breeze. See, I'll have to take some extra care when I drive maintenance. Well, don't you look intrigued? What you needn't fret, lad. Just leave this one to me. This part's the most fun. Matron enters where the real fun is. Okay, so let's cook. Check the pantry. And then let's check for cooking. Da, 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 da. And it looks like, yeah, we want to make invincible noodles next. Isn't that a dish from Heisme's home village? I'll go get him. I originate from a town that specialized in the production of grain. Consequently, I am quite competent in its use in all culinary matters. I'm rather adept at making dough from flour as well. I shall let you in on a secret. A good chef always listens to their dough. The dough is ever evolving due to the temperature and humidity of the room. Thus, one must make fine adjustments to the amount of water based on present conditions. I followed Heisme's lead and began kneading the flour into dough.
Look!
Once the dough has been properly formed, we must put our whole weight into flattening it out completely. This technique ensures the best texture. I trust you to lead us into the fray, but in this task I fear there is none I trust beyond myself. Too much heat will impede the development of its texture. For now, we must enlist our eyes and nose as scouts, tasked with alerting us to the proper time to strike. Are we cooking or having a fight? These noodles, they're cooked perfectly. The smell alone is mouth-watering. Invincible noodles, the taste of my hometown. The aroma invites nostalgia and hunger in equal measure. Hi, kitty. She mlum mlum mlum. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. Da-da-da-da. Okay, and so now I think I'm gonna read a book. Now that I know that the books pass, like, eventually give me an extra 4, it makes a lot of sense for me to do the books. So I need wisdom and tolerance more than anything. I think the travel diary might be imagination? No. Is it wisdom? I don't remember. What's bygone days? This is new. The methodically precise handwriting leads me to believe this is Heisme's. It appears to be a record of his life with his son. I haven't started reading it yet. Heisme left it here. I think that means it's okay to read. If I read this book, it may gain more tolerance. Yeah, sure. Let's read the book. Teach me tolerance, Heisme. Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. He writes of the day his son took his first steps, the first words his son spoke, a time his son nearly ripped his ears off climbing all over him. Of worrying about his son not eating his vegetables, of his son refusing to stop crying at night, of being so exhausted he'd fall asleep in places without realizing it. I see, being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. A warmth inside of me. I feel like my tolerance has improved. There's more left to read in the book. I'll pick up from here next time.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
We'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Heisme, you've erected a tent up above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it'll take more than that to pull the tent apart, though I suppose some caution is warranted. Worst case scenario, you've got wings. You just fly back to us, no? My young friend, where did you hear a UG are capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but they are rather more for gliding. He's a sugar glider. Debate. Two days left, so we're in Brawlhaven. Really gotten used to all this traveling, don't you think? Okay, so this is wisdom. We do need wisdom. Yeah, wisdom is the lowest stat we have currently. We will not be needing to raise courage anytime soon. So let's go ahead and let's hang out. Oh wait, hang on. I need to check the pantry. And I need to cook. There's some pristine clear water and Morocco meat. Very nice. And then I need to go here. Let's cook. All right. And I can make magical bread. Isn't that the dish from Heisme's home village? I'll go get it. That's a lot of Heisme cooking things.
Understood.
You may cut as many corners as you like in cooking. However, we do not cook merely to fill our bellies. No, we cook to partake in a good meal. You mustn't neglect learning how to achieve that end. The quality of your result will directly reflect the focus you put into the process. Training with a blade is not so different. Followed Heisme's lead and began kneading the flour into dough. Once the dough is satisfactory, throw your weight into stretching it. Your foot goes forward like this. Etch this into your memory. I think I'm too heavy to do it this way, Heisme. Though my sweat tells of a battle hard fought, our final trial yet awaits. Calm your mind and strike to remove it with no less than perfect timing. Okie dokie. Amazing, we made springy and delicious looking bread. I present to you a taste of my hometown with this magical bread. Our efforts shall make all the more delicious, so be sure to savor it. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without passing time. Very good. Alright, I don't think I have any books for wisdom, so we're gonna hang out with Hulkenberg to raise our wisdom. But I guess you've come at the perfect moment. I was just thinking I'd ponder some battle strategies over my game board, an abstract game of military tactics, you see. Care to indulge me in a round? Playing a game with Hulkenberg will raise my wisdom. Sure.
All right.
Then let us begin. I shall give and expect no quarter, shall we?
If so...
If that's how you plan to make your advance, then... Hi, kitty. I can't make any more moves. That's the match. My, I learned quite a bit from that match. I believe we would both benefit from continued practice. The game affords me the opportunity to visualize strategies all on my own. What if an enemy came to me from such an angle? How would I retaliate? And so on and so forth.
I'd say...
I once failed my duty to protect His Highness the Prince. At that time, I was but a novice, a new addition to the Royal Guard. I lacked the experience needed to properly assume the role. 'Tis for that reason that I now train both my body and mind so thoroughly, as I have vowed to never let such a thing occur once again. That's impressive.
Right.
Your dedication is impressive. Perhaps, but it would be more accurate to say that I'm trying to attain perfection, rather than implying I have already achieved it. Poor baby, are you cold? I am too. That said, 'tis quite the pleasure to speak so freely with you. I find comfort in knowing that I may share my feelings with a compatriot. If we find success in the endeavor and create a country where all can truly live equally. Are you cold, love? Aww. She wants warmth. I hope to serve as a knight captain, passing down what knowledge I can to a new generation. I will speak not just of tactics, but all my experiences on this journey, my victories, and of course my failures too. And in so doing, I would see the Royal Guards elevated to new heights, I hope. That's a great plan. You can do it.
Yeah.
If anyone can do it, it's you, Hulkenberg.
Yes.
Well, Should such a starry-eyed wish come true, I shall tell them much of you, our captain. Such a position is certainly not one most could adapt to, much less succeed in, given the circumstances of our fight. And I must say, you wear the role well. It is hard to believe it's your first foray into such responsibility. Perhaps you've a natural talent for it. Though, to call it talent is a disservice. No, whatever higher calling you have, I can only be as I am now because of you. You honor me. Such praise from a knight is quite an honor. 'Twas you and Gallica that set the cogs of this journey in motion. I think there is some significance to you being the captain, in my humble opinion. Yeah, my gratitude. After crossing the proverbial swords with you, I feel that I'm one step closer to realizing my dream.
Alright.
I love wisdom. I'm so smart.
Alright.
Now then, shall we continue our dissection on tactics? There are some blunders you can avoid next time. For example, when a piece moves here, you should... Hulkenberg and I dueled on the board for a while.
Nura speaking.
I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
The city ruins come to view.
Ooh.
This place once flourished through the excavation of magla crystals by migrant workers. However,
Oops.
the promise of strong magla drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
Ooh.
This is...
Truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settles to my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. This looks like some Attack on Titan shit happening. Look at the craters in the ground. No, Stroll. It's okay. Something wrong, lad. Did the Gauntlet Runner get the best of your stomach again? No, sorry. I was just reminded of something unpleasant. Let's head back.
Well then.
Let's call it a day and head back. I appreciate the concern, but really, I'll be fine. I know what destroyed this village. I've no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed, the scars left upon the place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. Right. I don't know if the Magla crystals are what attracted the humans here, or if the attacks caused them. My hometown will eventually. Stroll. I make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives within. Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I feel like coming face to face with the cruel decline of the village has deepened my wisdom in its own way.
All right.
My stomach sends notice that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? So I guess Neris can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So,
Let's put this place behind us.
Here.
By the by, I made another drawing. This picture will bring viewers no joy, but it's an important sight to document nonetheless. I'll take the drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happened here. So we're not giving it to Maria.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
Day after tomorrow, we'll be in a real maritime city. I bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us. I got a Dream Eater moth. Hold on. So I need... It looks like my tolerance and my eloquence are both very low. I can raise my tolerance in the Gauntlet Runner.
My bad.
Apologies, I shouldn't speak so. It's just as Hyzme says. I'm too pessimistic. It's a bad habit. Aw. I was gonna say, unless Hulkina will give me eloquence, but I don't think so. Yeah, no, she's also for imagination. I can cook. I don't know if I want to cook, though. Like, I've already made these. And I can't make any of the other ones. A giant's rib. For 30 seconds, defeat enemies in the field with a single hit. Nice. I feel like cooking should have its own menu. Alright, so let's read Hyzme's book, because Hyzme's book will give us tolerance. Hyzme's account of a life with his son. I'm in the middle of reading it. Hyzme left it here. I think that means it's okay to read. Let's read the book. Though sparse and objective, the world still manages to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. This entry describes Hyzme and his son running through the fields together on a beautiful sunny day. I can almost hear their carefree cries of laughter. At one point, Hyzme loses sight of his son, only to find he'd climbed a tall tree. Hyzme is mortified until the boy nimbly jumps down, just as his father would have. Being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. A warmth arises inside of me. I feel like my tolerance has improved. Alright, now it looks like it's wisdom and eloquence that we need to focus on. There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time.
Time marches on,
And the age of a new king draws nearer. Ah, the salty yet strange and refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brawlhaven by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assume that's what it was. So we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean that we're already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, barring passage. 'Twould seem it was fixed without a trace of ruin. And speaking of ruin, Norris, you remember that we were relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way? Tomorrow we should be able to see the ocean. Norris said the waters around Brawlhaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that. Some medals day. Let me check the calendar really fast. Tomorrow's Idols Day. Okay. Pantry.
What's this?
I guess I can cook. I'll cook so long as I have at least 2 of everything that I want to make. No, we can wait. We'll hold off on cooking today. She gives me wisdom. Looks like wisdom, tolerance, and eloquence are equal right now. Oh, and imagination, actually. We're keeping these pretty evenly. We've been keeping this pretty even. I guess I can do wisdom.
Well met.
All right.
Let's raise our wisdom up. Considering the current flow of battle. It was an even battle, but within the span of one turn, I suddenly found myself cornered. Come now, it's just too early in the battle for so sullen an expression. If your foe mobilizes a large force, But surely an opening may be found. Your enemies marshal their full might to breach your defenses, all while leaving their own base wide open. How do you respond? Their full might? Then I should prioritize defense, probably.
In that case,
I would prioritize my defense and endure the enemy's attack. Ah.
all right.
Why?
Well then.
Do you understand now? If so, show me with your next move. I scream every fucking day. Oh. Looks like it's that Missy's Gauntlet Runner. It's Katarina time! Or Katharina. Hey, you lot. Yeah, I'm the Gauntlet Runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch. I've got a short fuse, you know, and that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom. So the young Missy says, I'm hoping you lot are willing to act. Of course.
Certainly.
Don't worry, we won't take this lying down. Wait, they're coming on board the other end? Well, now we have to accept their challenge.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback. Give me a break, lady! Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either. Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Try a bit of this! Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
Looks like you've gotten stronger. So have we.
Wizard! Fire!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain.
You think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility? Witness our strength.
Attack, offense to hit, and evasion. That is crazy.
This should suffice.
That helped.
I'm obliged.
I owe you. In the name of no holding back.
In the name of no holding back, chat.
Perhaps not. Are you prepared? No, you first.
Is into the fray, oh power of heroes! I crush you!
That's nothing!
I'll show you the essence of truth.
Wizard! Burn!
Be neither timid nor arrogant. I'll use what I must. Mustn't settle for the easy way. I leave it to you.
Oh, I should have probably punched her.
Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped. This is a joke.
No holding back.
Magic Knight! I'll destroy you! May you cling to life. Wizard!
You are good.
Fire!
No. Why? Oh, why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
Good. 'Tis done.
Very nice.
Steady effort is key.
Increase critical hit rate for one ally for 3 turns. This is a 4v1 at the moment. Lamau. What's up? She's the one who came to me first. 800. Jesus. Oh, damn, I lost again. If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me. Just, so what you're telling me is if I lose, we'll come with you? Easy. But the power of yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that? Katarina, cheer up. I saw your runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Ah, Eudoricus. Who do you think I am exactly? Ah, pardon me. I know perfectly well you're the great Katharina Gran. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you. Are all these people migrating to find work, even though it might kill them in the end? What other options do parapists like them have? It might be dangerous, but you've got to break some eggs to make an omelet. Eudoricus, wait. Take this and see if you can stop everyone from leaving for now. Good news, you lot. Katharina has made a generous donation. Thank you. Now we can eat for once. Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can hold out just a little longer, I swear I'm going to set things right for us.
Well then.
Yeah, there we are. We believe in you, Katharina. I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying to earn a little living, and the fat cats are all too happy when the parapists take them up on it. When I'm in charge, first thing I'm going to do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeeze us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. Is money the answer? Will handing out money make things better? I got no clue myself, but I had to try something. Even now, tons of those people aren't going to survive, and I can tell those people aren't eating today to wait till tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know. I had the strength to push through and survive. The truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
That's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. It'll stay as rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done. But they only say that because the parapists are right where they want them, beneath everybody. They couldn't have the parapists start doing well for themselves. That would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They like this twisted world just as it is. Let's change things.
Sure.
That's exactly what I plan on doing, Bunnicus. And with anyone able to take the throne, now's the time to do it. Which means I can't just hand it to you either.
Thanks.
Much obliged, Bunnicus. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. I don't think we're enemies. I think rivals is a better... I think rivals is a better way of putting what we are. I'm not as powerful as I need to be, but I still reached out to the recruitment center, and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. We gotta keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. We're enemies, but we'll beat this world into peace together. I can feel Katharina's indignation towards the world's absurdities, as well as her deep faith in me. Question mark, exclamation point? The loyal hunter Katharina, keeper and inheritor of the brawler's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
I'm not letting anyone die.
We learn pugilist. Fattens the purse of bounty rewards at each city's recruitment center. Very nice. Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure, so don't go dying on me.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Bug. Looking forward to seeing what kind of place Brawlhaven is. You got a 3-meter moss, so that's imagination. What a relief. The nightmare of Martira is finally behind us. The core problem might be resolved, but I imagine trauma is going to linger in that town a while yet. People are scary. You think so, eh? Intriguing's more the word I use. That sounds just like you, Nurse. Oh, no more haunting tragic atrocities on the immediate horizon, at least. So hopefully it's all downhill from here. What? What thrills await us? Oh, how the mind races. It's about to be 11. I normally try to go later, but my throat's kind of hurting, you guys. I think this will probably be a good place to call it. Just because I feel like once we get into Brilhaven, there's going to be a lot of story. I feel like we did quite a bit. We got through a dungeon and stuff like that. Tomorrow we can go through, like, the full thing.
What now?
But I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save it here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to relax. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a follow if you did. When's the friggin' Final Fantasy 14 event? When's that? Cause I might run that at some point. Is it tomorrow? Actually, wait, no, tomorrow's Monday. It's probably Tuesday, right? So we'll have like a run through of this game on Tuesday or Monday. Tomorrow, question mark. Tomorrow, yes. Tomorrow's Tuesday? What the fuck? Well, I guess I'll look it up. We need to do the Halloween event. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that, like, and have it be its own thing, or if I will also play Metaphor. We will see. But either way, next week we're going to be going through Metaphor. We're going to be trying to make some headway getting through the game. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for me. You guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, even if the cast is a little short. I say that like we haven't been going for 4 hours. But yeah, I will see you guys when I see you.